Your boy Krabs is back with another video. Today we'll be talking about a game called Darwin Project. It's one of the random games that I picked up. So this project is not the ones that I usually play on Gamepass. This is actually a free-to-play game that I found on Xbox, even though you can find them on other platforms like PlayStation and on PC. But yeah, so this game here, it's similar to your Battle Royale games that we know, like Fortnite and Warzone and PUBG, all those, but it tries to be like a bit different from the rest, right? So those differences are, like, first major difference I found is that in the game you actually have 10 people, including yourself. There's 10 people in the actual game, right? And that's the one thing. It's very small. It's not like Fortnite and Call of Duty, Warzone, where there's like 100 people. It's just 10 people per game. That's the one thing I found. Then the other thing was the zones. So yes, they do close zones, but it's not a zone that shrinks like we know in the other Battle Royale games. So now with this one, it's divided into 7 zones. So now those 7 zones, what happens is when there's a timer, you know, when the timer starts getting closer and closer, what will happen is a zone will be selected to be like cut off, right? And then if you're in that zone before the cutoff or after the cutoff time, you die, or you get knocked out, I should say. But yeah, so it's random. It's not like you know the top right hand corner is gonna go, then the one underneath, and so on and so forth. No, it could be one from top right, and then all of a sudden bottom left, all of a sudden middle, and so on. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I found that interesting. And then also what I found as well is, like, you get 3 different types of classes in this game. So when you start, you get to select 1 or 3 classes. So it's either you have jet wings, which allows you to fly, right? And then there's the grapple gauntlet, which allows you to, it's like a grapple hook, and then you're allowed to like climb certain things. And then there's a headhunter drone, and then a headhunter drone, if you once you see in the gameplay that you'll see that stuff that you collect while you're busy looking for your opponent, you can actually collect with your drone, right? And yeah, there were some disadvantages and some advantages depending on which class that you picked, which was pretty cool. It kind of brought some balance, but as you know, with all games, there's probably that one overpowered class of some sort. Somebody will find something in that class and make it OP. But yeah, and then another thing in this game, you'll notice that, especially when you start, you'll notice that the area is actually cold. So you'll see there's like this freeze meter, right? Like this cold meter. And if it drops, then your health drops. So what you're going to have to do is, while you're trying to find your opponents, you're going to have to try to make a fire. Or if you so happen to find like a cup of coffee, you can actually make a cup of coffee to warm you up, so you stay alive, which I found pretty interesting. That's different to what the other games are doing. You know, it kind of brings something to the table. And also, what's different with this game regarding the Battle Royales is that if you find an opponent, it's usually this one-on-one against your opponent. It's not this thing of your opponent can snipe you from a distance, because there's no snipers. You either using your axe or an arrow, and that's it. And then if you have a special ability, then you can use that to your advantage. But it's used like it's basically your skill, right? to go head to head with somebody else, which is pretty cool, you know. Like, I mean, sometimes when you play these other battle royale games, you know, you could be running to cover somewhere, and then all of a sudden sniped. You're done. That's it. But this game, it brings a level of competition, which I found really nice. And also, when you're gathering resources, you'll notice that there's specific resources where you can upgrade like materials, you can build traps, you can build shields. As I said, you can build fires. And throughout the game, you can actually do that, which is cool. But other than that, this game was okay. Like, I see they were trying to like be different from other battle royales, but then once you start playing again and again, I mean, there's no level of like skill upgrade of some sort, if I can say that. That's what I found. It kind of gets boring. Yeah, it kind of gets boring as you play, and then that's why when I actually played the game, I wanted to try and get some points so I can buy like aesthetics, so I can show you can actually change your character and everything. But I mean, it was just like, okay, this game is getting very repetitive. So yeah, but I mean, all in all, the game was pretty decent. I would rate it like, let's say, about a 5. It was okay, 5 out of 10. It was an okay game. Like, once you start playing the game, you'll enjoy it. But then it's that type of game where you'll just pick it up every now and again if you don't feel like playing other games. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and upload more. I know I haven't been uploading a lot. I've been promising to upload once a week, but internet has been a problem. But I have found a solution. I'm gonna be uploading more random games, and I'm gonna upload more FIFA videos and Forza videos in the near future. Also, if you guys want to see my like me play COD as well, I can do that, even though it's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be playing like garbage. But yeah, if you want to see that, just comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, it's been your boy Quabs. Thanks for watching. Peace.
I feel alive, yeah. Look at me racing in time. Bitches that I'm putting on to the side. I don't owe you nothing, did it? Put a ring on your finger, I was passing the time. Yeah, hated I started with that. But anyway, niggas still on the grind. Told you that I'm coming for what is mine. Got a couple of them pages in my head. Find a way to take it straight to the heart. Dotted line, I'm a bigger artist. Got my niggas that gotta play.